bad surprise. That time. All right, we'll go ahead and call the special meeting of the Board of Works and Safety to order. We'll start with the roll call.
President Jeff Phillips.
Here.
Secretary Shelby Keys. Here. Board members Ernest Watson Jr.
Here.
Jeff Rayburn.
Here.
City Attorney Todd Sammons. Absent. Police Chief Matt Anderson. Absent. Fire Chief Kenny Hahn. Absent. Street Water Sewer Sanitation Superintendent Bryce.
Here.
All right, we're here today to open up bids for the Farmers Market Pavilion. There are two that have been turned in at this time. One is from Steve's Specialized Services at 1506 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer. I'll go ahead and open the bids, and I'll hand them over to Ryan LaRue with our engineering firm, Commonwealth, to get us the overall price, and then we'll assign them to a committee afterwards.
It's a bid from Steve's Specialized Services, just a base bid of $689,000, even, $689,000.
Next, the bid we have is from Grimmer Construction at 2619 Main Street in Highland.
From Grimmer Construction, $982,000, $0.00. So $982,000 even.
Okay. We'll put these to a committee. Ryan, Bryce, and then Brian Hilton, the Jasper County Commissioner, since this is a county project that the city's helped working with the county on, and we'll come back at our next council meeting next Monday, the Tuesday, thank you, the 26th, to award the bid. Right. Thank you guys for coming.
Before we adjourn, Mayor, we have the change order for Thieneman that Ryan has.
Thank you. You want to explain, Ryan, or do you want me to?
I can. So there's two items on this change order. The first one, small, one rather large. So the small item first, that's adding back some electrical. The oxidation ditch has these different pits where main pump equipment is. These are open pits, open air. They could get accumulation of precipitation from rain, but each pit has a sump pump. Originally, we removed the sump pumps through deduct in change order 1 with the thought that the city could go around and individually pump those out with a mobile pump when that was needed, just to save money, since the project originally came in well over bid. So we deducted that, basically the pumps and the electrical associated with that. It was a deduct of $12,500. More time progressed, came to the realization it would be convenient to have plugs at each of those. So that's basically what's getting added back, the electrical and then receptacles, because it's a classified space with the oxidation ditch below it. They have to be raised, basically mounted to the railing of the walkway there. So that's pretty straightforward. So that part, the smaller ad, PCO number 5, $9,535.50. The second item, PCO 6, effluent pipe reroute. So this, basically the background is originally, and for basically the history of the wastewater treatment plant, the main effluent line, the gravity line, for all the discharge flows from the treatment plant was believed to be along the north side of the property. There's no manholes, unfortunately, along that. There's basically just the where it discharges far west of the treatment plant. So design proceeded with that understanding of it being on the far north side, which made sense because that would put it north of the existing aeration basins as well. And with the new infrastructure that's going in, the oxidation ditch, west of that, 2 new clarifiers, that was essentially in line east and west with the existing aeration basin, the northmost one. With finding that the effluent line was found maybe 20 to 30 feet south of where it was believed. So that's basically right underneath the existing aeration basin and right under the existing, or the proposed oxidation ditch and the clarifiers. Some of that is easily moved. The clarifiers, we shifted, from there, we did a lot of investigation. We looked at, we spoke to our geotech and structural designers to see, well, what if we left it in place? What issue would that cause? As far as depth goes, it's only a few inches below the proposed concrete foundation of the oxidation ditch. So not a very good location, add some risk to differential settlement down the road. And of course, with such an expensive upgrade, and you don't want to go into it with anything subpar. So they recommended that that line completely be moved, relocated. And so we looked at multiple iterations from that point to get it out of the way where we need to, but also not get out of hand with the cost either. So like I was starting to say, the clarifiers, and I apologize, it's kind of hard to envision all of this without like a figure in front of you. Clarifiers, we shifted 10 feet south, so that's not a conflict. There's no added cost associated with that. But the oxidation ditch, so large, it's a little more tight of an area of the site plan, that can't be moved. So that's where we have basically that effluent line getting rerouted around, with 45s and a new manhole at the downstream end. So that whole process, of when it was first discovered to coming up with the best fix for the whole team, was, I don't know, maybe a month. Our contractor, Thieneman, has been excellent, still staying busy on site, shifting to other work. They started working on the clarifiers instead to keep busy to kind of minimize the delay to the project while we're sorting this out. But there is a delay to the project, undoubtedly. And that basically is because there's the critical path of all the different steps. Once this is rerouted, then they can remove the part that was in conflict, compact it all, and then start building up rebar and the concrete of the oxidation ditch, do bypass flows, the rest of the project, essentially. So the two components associated with that is the cost, $320,185.82, and the time is 27 days additional. As far as the costs go, for both of these, we've reviewed them pretty closely. We've gone back and forth with Thieneman on questions, clarifications. We're comfortable with all the numbers that are in there. They're consistent with their costs in the project that already stands. And yeah, so it's a total add of $329,721.32. Now, as far as what does that mean on the overall project, change order 1 was a deduct of a touch over $202,000. So we're already, I guess, ahead. So this would be a net add of about $130,000, a shade under that, from where we were originally. There is dollars available in the project. This overall project, Division A and C, had around $1 million in contingency. So far, we really haven't used any of that, so it's not like there's a need for any additional financing outside of what's already committed to in the project. That was kind of long-winded.
Yeah, no, but if you go out there and look at it, and I think all three of us have been out there to look at it, it's pretty obvious what's going on.
Yep.
So I would go ahead and move to approve the 2 change orders. Was it?
It's just one change order together, just for ease. But yeah, it's a net add of $329,721 and 32 cents.
Do we have a second? We have a motion and a second to approve the change order. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, tell them thank you for their patience. I'm sure they'll get it under 27 days.
That is the hope. It's hard to be optimistic, but if anyone can, anyone can. So,
All right. Anything else?
Motion to adjourn.
Been a motion and a second to adjourn. All those